Captain Peter Cutsey, South Korea. This is my briefing room. Just coming up to 0400 Greenwich, live on YouTube, South Korea. This is my briefing room. Share a screen with you. There we go. We're in an excellent training tool that I use online with clients around the world who are interested in my help in helping them to prepare for their upcoming training, whether it be AB initial, airline training, recurrent training, refresher training, uh, HUD training, low visibility, you name it. We do it here online in a new medium for flight training prep. This is just as effective as the real briefings that you will receive. My website is latlongglobalwix.com, and I'll share that screen with you shortly. If you have any questions, type me a text, and if you want a personal uh, meeting, we can set that up on Zoom. Peter Cutsey, South Korea, and this is my briefing room. I've been going live now weekly, normally on Wednesdays at 0200 Greenwich. Unable to have done that for the last 2 weeks, but here we are today on the 26th of January, Sunday, and the time is 0400 Greenwich. Welcome to my briefing room. If you have any questions, go ahead and type me a note, and I'll respond to you. See, we have a few people watching. That's great. And if you happen to be with an airline and you want refresher training prior to your real simulator training, we can set that up for you here. 7 days notice with your maneuvers, airports, weather, etc. 7 days later, we'll meet online and we'll give you that briefing. And we'll also go through all those maneuvers here in my 737 new generation 800, 900 series simulator. Now that's what we're looking at here. We happen to be in this particular picture. Let's just change it here for you. You can have a better look. Here we go. And the a few looks around the flight deck. We are level at 3,000 feet, and we are in the Wuhan International Airport area in South Korea. There's a good look at the primary flight display. Dynamic with sound. We'll get the sound off. All right, so here we are in South Korea in a real environment that you can view with me. And if you want to get ready for that first sim, if ready for an introduction to an airline. Most airlines, if not all, if they're willing to hire you, or going to hire you, will give you an assessment in a simulator. It's something I did in the past for airlines that I worked with and for. I did the assessment for pilots as they wanted to join. So we can help you here and give you an idea of what that assessment will actually look like. Any kind of training that you're interested in the 737, 800, 900 series. I have a library of 58 different categories, including the MAX, by the way, 738, 8, 9, and 10 series MAX. So on my website, you can view a lot more and understand what I do with pilots around the world. My name is Captain Peter Cutsey. I am in South Korea live, and I'm in my briefing room. And what we're looking at on screen is HUD presentation and also in Explain 12, actually, is what I use, tailored to a particular area, and this area is the Wuhan International Airport in Southwest Korea. If you're interested, go ahead, fire away, send me a text. And if you want to meet with me online separately, which I would recommend if you're interested in the work that I do with ab initio, young pilots, and also seasoned pilots around the world. I do it in a Zoom environment with Explain 12 and my 65 years of knowledge, instructional knowledge. I've acquired over 31,000 hours flying and close to 20,000 simulator flight training hours in my career. And now I'm doing it differently. I'm doing it from my office, and I'm doing it with pilots in many countries around the world. And some of those pilots pair up with a partner, and sometimes we actually communicate with two teams, that is, four pilots at the same time who are taking the same type of training and want advice and counseling on the tips that I've acquired. So my name is Captain Peter Cutsey. I'm live now on the 26th of January at 0406 Greenwich Main Time. I have a library that I will share with you. We'll bring it up on a screen here, and we'll share that screen with you. All right, so let's get sharing my library to refresh your library. Actually, we'll bring it up on the screen too. It'll be better if I do that. There we go. The library contains some up to 68 different categories. You can see them behind me on screen. And in each of these categories, we'll open up one here. Drift down is one in particular that is not focused on enough, I believe, in airline training. There's a small chapter in the FCTM and an excellent bit of knowledge. But I have gone one step further in all the information that I supply with you in PowerPoint similar to the one you're looking at here. Matter of fact, I'll open up one that I have on my desktop, and we'll actually run it, and I'll slide it over in the screen that we're sharing. The PowerPoints that I use in all categories, 68 different categories, are similar in their format to what you're looking at here. This is normal procedures, and this is one of the more intense PowerPoints and most important for everyone, especially those ab initio, that is the first young pilots joining an airline, how to do things and how to do them properly. Well, all of this is in the FCOM and FCTM and QRH, and those three main manuals, FCOM 1 or FCOM 2, so there may be four manuals, depending on your airline, but I follow the same format, and it's kind of neat in that it breaks everything down in the order that you're going to actually go through your training. The procedures in my PowerPoints are in blue, and the checklists are in gray. That is in FCOM sequence. The FCOM is correct and well done by Boeing, but it is a lot easier to look at things in color and organized by somebody who's got lots of experience. I love Boeing and their aircraft, and I've been a Boeing fan for 50 years, 60 years, and as a flight instructor. And I think they do a great job. What I do is I don't change the content of what Boeing's done because their content's correct and highly professional and all in a sequence. So what I've done, if you notice here, are procedures, checklists in FCOM sequence, numbered 1 through to 41. Some somewhere behind my picture there. 42, as a matter of fact, including GLS landings, ILS landings, EN landings, approach and landings, and VNAV approaches and landings, straight from the FCTM and FCOM. So it's kind of neat because you can make your selection and then go through each one step by step at your own rate to go back or forward, whatever, and move on to something different and back to the main menu. So this is the kind of prep training that I do from my office in an excellent FAA approved simulator, a Boeing 737 NG 800 900 series aircraft. So if you're interested, slip over to my website. I'll let you have a look at that here on screen. Just stand by, bring it up. LatlongGlobalWix.com is the website, and we'll show you a picture of the home page and let you have a look at it here. So Captain Peter Cutsey, and we're in South Korea, and this is my briefing room. Okay, here we are here. This is the website. And on the website, you can go to tab up here and you can schedule a chat with me free. All right, I let you know what you can do with me in preparing yourself for your next sim session. 68 different topics, and they all have PowerPoints that look like what I just showed you previously. I've done a lot of work here explaining what I do with respect to this beautiful simulator that we're sitting in, X-Plane 12. So if you're interested, contact me at my email, peter.cutsey@latlonginc.com. My website is latlongglobalwix.com. Go there and see the work that I've been doing. And incidentally, this broadcast will be visible for viewing on YouTube once I'm finished. So if you've missed this broadcast, you can actually go to the live tab on YouTube and watch what I've been talking about. So thank you for your attention, and we'll be live on Wednesday at 0200 Greenwich. Captain Peter Cutsey, South Korea. This is my briefing room.